Hi, it's Jessie with Plan with Jessie, and I wanted to talk to you about my current planner setup, mostly because I think it might be changing soon, so I thought I would document how it's been for the past few months. So I've actually been sort of using two planners. The main planner I've been using is a bullet journal, and this is just an inexpensive cover I got from Amazon. So currently I'm in a Rhodia notebook. And I'm drawing my layouts and I draw my weekly layouts, and I haven't been using dailies for a while. I've been bullet journaling since the middle of April, and it's now almost the end of September. So 5.5 months, and yes, I did just count on my fingers. And this has been working fine. The one thing is that the size of this is a little too much to, for example, if I'm going out to the grocery store, I don't want to have to pull this out to look at my grocery list. So what I've been doing since about, I'd say July, is I've actually been using my weeks, which I had abandoned once I started bullet journaling. I started using my weeks in my wallet to essentially act as a list maker, and using the monthly calendars to, if I'm out and I need to make an appointment at the vet, for example, I'm able to do that. But the main purpose of this is I make lists. So, this day I needed cat food, cat litter, and filters for the heater. And I don't use any of this. I just use the note pages, really. And like I said, I've been doing this since about July. And I suppose I could just use a notebook for this, but I do like having the calendar with me because, like I said, we've been going to the vet a lot. I have a cat who has serious kidney problems, so he's been going to the vet quite often since the beginning of June. We've probably been there, 6 or 7 times. So it's nice when I'm there to be able to, if they say he needs to come back to be checked in another 2 weeks, that I can just flip to that week and see what I what day I'm available. I also, when I'm at the vet, I use this page to write down notes. Here they were talking about food changes we wanted to do. So it's just nice to have both the calendar to know when I'm busy, and then to have the note pages for, mostly I would say it's grocery stuff. So this is just a list of stuff that we need from the grocery. These are a few different days. So I'm not really doing, since there's not daily pages, it's sort of like within this week when I need to do something. So this was 3 separate days. So basically that's what I've been doing. So this one has honestly been getting a little bit neglected. I've been trying to use both, but because a lot of what I write in here is lists of things I need to get, basically I'm writing it in here and then just transferring it to this one. So that's sort of where I am right now. And really quickly, I want to talk about this wallet. So I had been using a Filofax Saffiano compact zip when I was using my weeks before, back when I was actually planning in the weeks. And that worked quite well, but then when I stopped using the weeks, I decided to sell that, so I don't have it anymore. So when I wanted to start using the weeks again, I had to find something that it would fit in. So I found this wallet at Meijer, which is a chain store. It's not everywhere, so I don't know if all of you have heard it, but it's kind of like a Walmart, sort of, like somewhere I would say, not, I guess like a Walmart, not quite like a Target, not as much sort of fun stuff as a Target. It's more food and clothes and that kind of stuff. So I got this, and it's okay. I mean, it fits perfectly. That's not the issue. It's just in terms of the wallet, these pockets are terrible. Basically what it is just these little slits, and then they had little pieces of paper to stop the card from going all the way in, which is just silly. What ended up happening was all the cards ended up at the bottom. So I haven't been able to use that. I've only been able to use the card slots over here, which is fine. It's just that was an annoyance. And it doesn't zip, which isn't too much of a problem, but I did like that aspect of the Saffiano. So that's where I am with my current setup. I'm doing bullet journaling. I have collections in addition to the planning. So I have the books that I've read, books that I want to read. Honestly, I didn't transfer over too many collections to this one from the last one. Oh, and for my monthly layouts in this one, I have printed out, which I think I've talked about before. I printed these out from bulletjournaljoy.com. She has these as a free printable download. And I just like it because I have not been able to make a monthly layout hand-drawn that I've been happy with, so this is fine for me. Yeah, so that's my current setup, and then this will explain sort of where the next video is going to be. Maybe I'll talk about this a little bit more in the next video, but I'm thinking about possibly combining this and just having an A6 planner. So I drew this to kind of give myself an idea of what kind of space we're talking about. But I will discuss that in the next video, which is sort of where my planner setup is going. So that's the current look, and stay tuned for the next video where I talk about how maybe I'll try something different. Of course, it's been a few months. I need to move on, right? Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.